Biggest strength. Just think of one a minute. I feel like my receivers would say I throw him a pretty good ball. You know, I got this touch pass that puts it right where it needs to be.
All right, well, if you're not going to play me, I quit.
Well, Reg...
Welcome to our EA Sports live stream from State Farm Stadium, the home of the Arizona High School Football State Championship and the host of tonight's clash between the Brush Hogs and the Dragons. Thrilled to be joining you this evening. I'm Kevin Connors. QB2 takes the first snap. Oh, change of plans. He tucks the ball. He's going deep for Patton. So that ball's incomplete, but there is a flag down. Let's listen in. So the verdict's been delivered, and the penalty accepted as we pick back up with the action. On first down, back to pass. Wait, maybe not. He's on the move. Delivers a pass on the rope. Hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown. Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. Goes to his left. It's complete. And he's stopped at the 42. A 25-yard gain and a spectacular run by QB2. Lined up in the shotgun. Back to pass on first down. Ooh, and that's almost intercepted. As anyone knows, high schoolers and social media, it can be a recipe for drama. And Clay Rainey stirred up some controversy this week when he predicted a championship win for his Brush Hogs. I can imagine how well that went over with QB2 and his squad. Spoiler alert, not wrong. QB2 settles into this shotgun look. On first down, he'll drop back. That's caught at the 7. And he takes it into the end zone. Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. He makes the delivery. First down, Dragons. Okay, so you're hitting me up on social media wanting to know exactly what Clay Rainey posted, and it was an invitation to his championship party tomorrow evening. Yes, very bold, and you know what? He was pretty quick to delete it, too. And he moves the chains. First down. Boy, a brisk pace to this drive as they look to keep up the momentum. Well, the ball comes down. He's looking to go. Going deep now for Patton. And that's almost a touchdown. Stopped at the... Last second by some great timing on D.
What are you doing?
Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. Again, he drops back. Oh, change of plans. He tucks the ball. And that's caught in the end zone. Touchdown. to start the drive. Here's QB2. And they can't make the connection, so it'll be second down. So the comments keep coming in now on my channel, and yes, I did see Sammy Hawk's reaction to the Clay Rainey party invite. For those who may get to QB2 for the sack. He couldn't elude the defense on that great pursuit. With a long way to go, here's third and long. They snap the ball. Wait, maybe not. He's on the move. Now a throw downfield. First catch for Maddox. And he's stopped at the 46. Good job. A 32-yard gain. And that's what the fans came to see. They ripped off a huge chunk of yardage on that last play and really, and QB2 goes down for the sack. Tried to use his feet, but could not avoid the takedown. Following the takedown, it's second and long. Looking for a receiver. Oh, change of plans. He tucks the ball. Lets it fly for Patton. He comes down with it. A thrilling play that gets the fans on their feet. Before they can run a play, we've arrived at the end of the first quarter. 3 more to go in this state championship showdown. Back in a moment. Surveys the field. And he can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted in the end zone. But the drive will continue. Not sure if that was guts or just being overconfident on that first down throw. Either way, maybe they just go. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. Here's QB2 going long distance. They're up, and he makes the contested grab. And he's taken down at the 40. Big play! Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's QB2. Scans the field. Wait, maybe not. He's on the move. The desperation heave, and he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown! to start the drive. Here's QB2. Deep throw for Patton. He's got it. And he stopped at the 36.
Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up.
A 39-yard gain and one for the highlight reel. QB2 settles into this shotgun look. Back to pass. Now he'll tuck and run. And that is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's inside the 10 as he picks up the first down. From the 7-yard line, here's first and goal. Looking to throw. Here's QB2. Scratch that. He's moving right. It's caught. Touchdown, Dragons. Davion Patton. And his celebration begins. He is feeling it. Start the drive. Here's QB2. Oh, change of plans. He tucks the ball. Looking deep for Patton. He makes the grab. A big-time play that gets a roar from this crowd.
Make him do it again, baby. Make him do it again.
Shotgun look. On first down, back to pass. Now he tucks the ball, looking to run. Still going, and this will be spotted at the 12-yard line. 12 yards on the play, and they move the chains. In the red zone, looking to throw. Oh, hold on, he's running right.
I'm going to show you, man.
He does it again. Touchdown. QB2. He can do it all. Of championship action. It's the Dragons in control. And when we return the second half of this championship showdown. And he's brought down at the 19. A 29-yard gain. And that's a first down and then some. Inside the red zone, it's QB2. Throws left, it's complete. He cannot be stopped. Touchdown. Davey. Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. The Hail Mary. And the ball pops free as the defender timed that hit perfectly. When you look around this stadium, clearly a state championship of this caliber will draw thousands upon thousands of fans, and there's more than a few NFL players among them. Before the game, I saw guys like Patrick Peterson.
Time, baby.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. Drive. Here's QB2. Wait, maybe not. He's on the move. He caught it. A thrilling play that gets the fans on their feet. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's QB2. Looking to pass on first down. He's going to run. He's taken down at the 23. I spoke of the NFL players in attendance here today. Earl Thomas and Jarvis Landry happen to be watching from the sidelines tonight. And get this, Adrian Peterson showed up at Coach Fettu's request and surprised his players with a pregame speech. Can you imagine that? Let's see if they follow up the pass play on 2nd and inches with something on the ground here on 3rd. And this will be spotted at the 12-yard line. A pickup of 11 yards and a Dragon first down.
Bro, I almost got to the 10 on that play.
Now from the red zone, it's QB2. Oh, change of plans. He tucks the ball.
Oh,
and he does it again. Touchdown.
Juking on them niggas on guard, bro.
Cheering for QB2. Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. The desperation heave. He pulls it in. Oh, it's a touchdown. A show-stopping score.
What happened to that nigga that was dancing on me, though? I thought that nigga was trying to dance on me, though. Where's he at? I don't see him nowhere.
Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. The Hail Mary. He makes the catch. Gets the first. He cannot be stopped. Touchdown. And that's the kind of play we've come to expect. Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. Sending it downfield for Patton. And that's incomplete. Took a shot on first down, but couldn't finish it off. While I've got a moment here, I'd like to thank my guy Reggie Brown for the well-researched game notes he gave me earlier. Reggie writes for the school newspaper that's covered QB2 since he joined the team, and I got to tell you, that little Sparky has really earned up. And QB2 is brought down for the sack. He couldn't elude the defense on that. Great pursuit. With a country mile in front of them, here's 3rd and long. Gathers the snap. Scratch that. He's moving right. Lets one go deep for Patton. He comes down with it.
He'll make everything happen.
And he does it again. Touchdown. Davion Patton. Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. Not able to throw it away. Gives up the sack.
Let's go.
So I mentioned the game notes Reggie gave me earlier, and here's an interesting fact. Rush Hogs head coach George Thompson once played Coach Fetu in a football game back in college. Now, it wasn't for a championship, but Coach Fetu's Trojans won that non-conference showdown. Amazing how we've come full circle here today. Back to pass on 3rd and very long. Wait, maybe not. He's on the move. He's going to tuck and run. And he's out at the 33. QB2 settles into the shotgun look. Grabs the snap. A spectacular grab by Patton. A 26-yard gain. And a first down and much, much more. Looking to pass. Going long distance for Patton. And now a flag comes out as that falls incomplete. Here's the verdict after the Zebras talk it over.
What's he talking about, ref?
So there's the decision, and they'll accept the penalty as we return to the game. Here's QB2. He's got it! Touchdown, Dragons! And that should seal the deal. That will do it.
Them niggas just got cooked. Them niggas just got cooked. We just cooked them niggas. We just cooked them niggas. You mad? You mad? 'Cause I'm mad. You mad? 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 These niggas mad. These niggas mad. That nigga bitch. That nigga hoe. Niggas fucking trash. Garbage. Fuck on my shit, nigga.
It's too bad you stepped out of bounds. Could have scored a touchdown.
Well, there's no way he could have dodged. Tommy, how the heck have you been?
Hey, Tommy, how you feeling, man?
Good. Got a clean bill of health. I'm ready to get back out there.
Come on in, have a seat. Didn't think you'd be back.
Trust me, I tried transferring. Doesn't seem like any other schools want to accept a perceived health risk. But I've got a clearance from my doctor, Coach. I'm ready to play.
It's only right you take your spot back. I was just keeping it warm for you.
One of the loudest venues in the NFL on Sundays looks to be no different on a Friday night. We've got a packed house for the Midwest Prep Showcase. Soon, two of the best high school football teams in the nation will collide here at Arrowhead Stadium when the Hawks take on the Dragons.
Wait, it's your...
Yeah, rapper, producer, entrepreneur, Snoop Deal Double G. Please believe it, that's me. But hold up. Ain't you one half of them Heartbreak Boys?
I'm a huge fan of yours.
Nah, man, I'm a fan of yours. Check this out. If the coach and half the stadium knew what I was about to say, they try to run me out of this town, man. But let me tell you this. Been following y'all's story for quite some time. And I'm pulling for y'all tonight.
Wow. That's amazing. Thank you so much.
For sure, my brother. Now get out there and go do your thing.
Snoop, you know Tommy Matthews?
Tommy!
Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. He says, get off me.
Give us all. Give us
So
all.
get this, earlier today I was speaking with Hawks coach Kevin Robbins, and in typical fashion, he did not hold back about today's matchup. He proclaimed his D would be so good against QB2, they'd end up... And he's got it! Breaks that tackle, and there's the touchdown! He used to pass them, now he... Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. Oh, change of plans. He touched the ball. Deep throw for Matthews. He's got it. A big-time play that gets a roar from this crowd. So following Tommy's stunning catch in his return, before they can settle in for the snap, we've come to the conclusion of the first quarter. And coming up shortly, more elite high school football from the Midwest Prep Showcase. And he's just short of the red zone at the 21-yard line. All these kids so thrilled when they found out this year's edition of the Showcase would be played at the home of the Kansas City Chiefs, Arrowhead Stadium. This is now a premier event on the high school football calendar.
You ain't gonna burn me.
Now another 1st and 10, and even more of a threat to score now. He's back to pass. Wait, maybe not. He's on the move. And he's tackled at the 6-yard line. Just short of a first down. Here's 2nd and inches. Looking to throw this time. And that's nearly intercepted in the end zone. But the drive stays alive. Let's see if they follow up the pass play on 2nd and inches with something on the ground here on 3rd. Oh, and that would have been a touchdown if it hadn't been for the quick hands on defense. To knot up the score. Myers puts it through. And we've got ourselves a tie ball game. Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. Gets it to Matthews. And they're not able to stop him before he comes up with the first down. Well, Coach Betu's team among the best in high school football. Undefeated and blessed with the potent combination of QB2 and Tommy Matthews. They are the combo to watch here today, no question. And that's almost picked off. The safety nearly made the catch. But the drive will continue. As we near the end of the half, here's 2nd and 10. Still looking to throw, it's QB2. Goes to his left, it's complete. A 28-yard gain. And now everyone's on their feet, myself included. From the gun, it's QB2. He's got it past the marker. First down, Dragons.
Nothing here.
Lots of success through the air on this drive. QB2 looks downfield. Oh, hold on, he's running right. Lets it go on the run. And that'll be caught along the right sideline.
Do it again, Robbie, do it again.
All right, so here you go. They put themselves in position to get even on the scoreboard before the break. Here's 1st and goal. And he'll do it himself. Touchdown. For 2 quarters of action, we're all tied up in the Midwest Prep Showcase. But we won't be gone long. Back after the break. QB2 takes the snap. Oh, change of plans. He tucks the ball. He makes the grab. A thrilling play that gets the fans on their feet. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's QB2. Looking for a receiver. Wait, maybe not. He's on the move. And down goes QB2. Tried to use his feet, but could not avoid the takedown. Apparently, the kids on the field weren't the only ones thrilled about this game being at Arrowhead. We've got an incredible turnout for one of the most hyped matchups of this season. Looking to pass on 2nd down. He's going deep for Matthews. And it's incomplete. Choice there to break that up. With just a mile to go, here's 3rd and long. They snap the ball. Wait, maybe not. He's on the move. Delivers a pass on the run. And that was dangerously close to being intercepted. But he was not in bounds. An exceptionally challenging kick awaits from beyond 50 yards. Myers drills it. And that's worth a passing grade in my book. What a tremendous... a fantastic way to start the drive. Just one play needed to get the first. Arrowhead Stadium, one of the best venues in all of football. And you know who loves it here? The coach, Jonathan Coachman. Big-time Chiefs fan. He's a Kansas native. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he's in the house today. He caught it! Across, and he's brought down at the 14.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the verdict's been delivered, and they'll accept the penalty as these teams get ready for the upcoming play. At the halfway point of this third quarter, surveys the field. Now he tucks it. The desperation it's caught. Touchdown, Dragons. Just 2 plays needed to find the end zone. Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. The Hail Mary. And he makes the catch. A big-time play that gets a roar from this crowd. They come out 5 wide, 3 to the right. Scans the field. He's on the move. He'll go deep to the end zone. And that is caught. And that puts them a yard short of the goal line. The defense down 3 as they look to minimize the damage on 1st and goal. Scratch that. He's moving. Oh, QB2 is sacked. He couldn't elude the defense on that. Great pursuit. No closer to the end zone. On 2nd down, back to pass. Using his legs now. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dragons. To start the drive. Here's QB2. The desperation heave. Ooh, that's almost a catch. And now a few people, wondering where the penalty flag is, myself included, I might point out. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on 1st. Timeout called by Coach Fetu. They've got 2 remaining. Back in a moment. Following the incompletion on 1st, here's 2nd down. Back to pass. Oh, change of plans. He tucks the ball. Almost intercepted. And a turnover would have really helped them out. Gotta share a quick story. All right, so I'm making my way to the press box before the game, and who do I see? But the dog father himself, Snoop Dogg. And he's seeking out QB2. But here's the thing. Snoop is a diehard Hawks fan, which tells you just how magnetic QB2 really is. Oh, it appears we have ourselves an offensive coordinator ready to take a risk. 4th down, but the punter doesn't even have his helmet on. They're going for it. One last thought on Snoop, he's a Southern California guy. Long Beach QB2's ear about the Trojans, right? I mean, who knows, but I wouldn't be surprised. Throws left, it's complete. Shakes him off, and he could go. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Dragon! Start the drive. Here's QB2. Lets one go deep for Matthews. And that'll be incomplete. It's Forte who knocked that away. So let me just take a moment to say here, when you stand next to some of these young men as I have, they look ready size-wise for the next level. I mean, some of these kids are huge. Gets the first and more. Pass the marker. Touchdown. His third score of the game, and this comeback is now legendary. Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. The Hail Mary. He pulls it in. Timeout called by the Hawks. No choice but to stop the clock as we step aside for just a moment. So it's the defense in the spotlight now on this first and goal. Looking to throw. Here's QB2. Holds it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dragon. Start the drive. Here's QB2. He'll take a shot at the end, and he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dragons. And that should seal the deal. Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. And that will do it. The Dragons win the showcase. On behalf of everyone at EA Sports, I'm Kevin Connors, signing off.
This question is for both of you. What trait do you think will give you the edge at the next level?
I think my ability to stay in the pocket and get off accurate passes under pressure is something that will help at the next level.
Let's just hope you have some. Oh, wow, man.
More details rolling in, everybody, on today's crazy news. Coach Miller is stepping down from his illustrious college coaching career, and in his place, the school is promoting hotshot defensive coordinator Red O'Brien. Now, Coach O'Brien has been all the rage for quite some time, sitting at the top of a ton of schools' shortlists for head coaching gigs, but it sure looks like he's just going to stay put and take over the entire program. But what I really want to know is what it's going to mean for everyone's favorite dynamic duo, the Heartbreak Kids.
I know you've both been sitting patiently for the past 2 years, waiting for your shot, so I made a decision. Neither one of you will be starting.
What do you mean? We've done everything that you asked of us.
How many of those do you guys have? Now, as I was saying, neither of you will be starting, but both of you will be playing.
Coach, I'm sorry, but I'm not switching positions.
I'm not asking you to switch positions. You both get reps at QB. It's a defense-first team now. So I don't need your heartbreak kids nonsense. All I need is for one of you to manage things and make sure the offense doesn't give the game away, because my defense certainly won't. Understand?
But you've seen what we did in high school.
I don't care what the heartbreak kids did 2 years ago, son. I'm more concerned what you can do now in college and winning a lot more at ease. So I'm gonna rotate you guys. I'm gonna stick with the hot hand until I see what I can get out of one of you. And you'll start the first half. If you do well enough, you'll stay in. If not, we'll see what Tommy's got.
Coach, you can't be serious.
You two are competitors, right? Well, that's how you're gonna have to approach this, as a competition. Now go on, get out of here.
EA Sports coverage of college football takes us to Miami, Florida at Hard Rock Stadium for the 2019 Kickoff Classic and an early season matchup of powerhouses. It's the USC Trojans taking on the Florida Gators. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. Pushing him away.
Popped it right out.
And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Gators have taken the early lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Airing it out deep for Smith. It got his man complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. It's a big play there. 42 yards. Well, that student section wasn't alive. They are alive and well now. That chunk play woke them up. It is starting to get really, really loud in here as this offense is on the move here in the first quarter. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown, Florida. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Looking here for Smith downfield. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 32 on the play. 48-yard line. They'll drop to throw. And now he's going to use his legs. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Intended for his wideout. Incomplete.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. 3 straight incompletions. They don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. 1st and 10, Florida. Now back to throw. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. He went backwards there 8 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. So instead of 4th down, 1st down.
Well, so much for winning the down. And you put a lot of emphasis on because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the...
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Gators push that lead out a bit further. To throw now on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. That play right there, Charles, that is a prime example of why Coach O'Brien likes this young quarterback on the field, his ability to scramble.
And you talk about the ability to scramble, move his feet,
and that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big pickup of 38.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Flushed out right. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 23 yards, the final tally.
These college offenses, Charles, so wide open. And there's an example right there that we just saw. Now, let me ask you, how does a college offense differ from an NFL offense?
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. It's their quarterback with his second touchdown here in this first. They'll look to throw here on first down. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1 yard line.
1 yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. It's their quarterback on his way to a monster game. First down, he'll drop to throw. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. He's got it at the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. A big play there with his second touchdown. To throw now on first down. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can...
And that's caught at the 25. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 35 yards the gain there. Another first down as well. And with that, we reach halftime in Miami in the opener to this college football season.
42, Trojans 17.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. And I saw that. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Gators push that lead. To throw here. He'll get this one to Galladay. It'll be a gain of 24 on the play, and it'll move the chains.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now
as they come up on 1st and 10.
Score, Gators 59, Trojans 31.
So things got off to a solid start. But after several weeks, you and Tommy had rotated quite a bit. Reminiscent of Michigan when Tom Brady and Drew Henson split snaps. That had to be frustrating for you both.
Some huge
Wake up.
news to get to, and none more intriguing.
What are these dishes doing at my feet?
Because it's time for you to start cleaning up your crap. These dishes have been lying in the sink for almost 2 weeks. I mean, look at this place. It's a disaster. You're leaving everything laying around. It's ridiculous.
Who crawled up your butt and died?
You.
Gross.
Hey, get up, man. I want to watch some TV. You've been laying out here all morning.
What's got you two all riled up?
Just turn up the volume, would you?
The Heartbreak Kids have gone from sensational dynamic duo to a sudden two-headed monster. And boy, this is an ugly one.
Hey, I thought I played pretty good out there.
This team still has not found its identity, and I know that Coach O'Brien claims that his two-quarterback system is matchup-based, but I gotta tell you, it sure looks like he still doesn't have a clue what's going on. As Coach Madden famously once said, if you've got two quarterbacks, you've got none. And right now, I gotta tell you, man, Coach O'Brien's indecisiveness with the most important position on the team is only gonna lead to problems on the field.
The answer is simple. Just start me.
That would make the situation worse. I mean, the team plays better when I'm on the field. Everybody knows that.
If I could just get into a rhythm, I'd be fine. Last thing I need is to be worrying about you breathing down my neck if I make one mistake.
Well, you better believe it that I'll be there when you do.
Okay, I see what's going on here, guys.
I don't know what made you follow me here and try to win back your old position. I mean, you could have just kept the Heartbreak Kids going, or you could have went your own route on another team, but you decided to, what, come here and punish me? Is that it?
What are you talking about? You're the one who showed up and stole what was mine in the first place, okay? I'm supposed to be Batman, you're Robin.
Oh, this whole thing again? Are you dumb?
AT&T Stadium on this beautiful Saturday in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. The top travel destination this week for alumni of these two storied football powerhouses. And the site of the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups. As we'll see the Michigan State Spartans taking on the Florida Gators. For the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara, we are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. Taken in the end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. First and 10 now for the Spartans. Wade in the gun. And oh, right away, he lost the football. A strong running. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
From the gun on third down. Wade looking downfield for Jones. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw we'd like to have back. Now fourth down.
Well, if you have man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They will let him throw here on the very first play. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long. They'll roll him out right. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a 1st down. A nice throw there. Coach O'Brien, when you look at his quarterback position, he's got 2 great options. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you just...
And this will be caught at the 30. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory.
Pass interference. Defense.
A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone, and that's going to be caught. Touchdown, Florida.
Touchdown.
Make it happen. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Automatic 1st down.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They run the counter. It's Young, and he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
On 2nd down now, it's Young, and he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Michigan State now with a 1st and 10.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. From the gun, Wade. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 6.
34-yard line.
Here's Young. And a short gain down to about the 33. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
6-0 our score after 1.
First quarter with the score, Gators 6.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Wade. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
A 49-yard attempt.
And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. They'll look to throw. On the run, he'll let this go deep right. It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. His throw caught right around the 6. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
So instead of forcing the field goal, it'll be 1st and goal.
Yeah, the force was trying to make something happen that just didn't need to, right? I mean, plays happen, let it go. It's over. Instead, it creates a penalty.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Back to throw again. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Gators push that lead out a bit further.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail by 10, 13-3 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And they're able to get get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
On 1st and 10, Wade, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And does the defense have it? They do, says the referee. We're going the other way. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find...
And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over. The other team takes it down. And
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it'll be a turnover. This is going the other way. He already had the 1 fumble loss, so now 2 fumbles lost here in this first half.
Not setting the pace the way that you want it done. I mean, here in the first half, already twice the ball's come out and hit the turf.
And that's going to be caught. Touchdown, Florida. Lakin Smith there to make the grab. And the Gators push that lead out a bit further. Well, what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs, and if you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you're talking about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you've got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this one PG.
FCC violation.
No doubt.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got him. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
10 yards. 3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he will score. Touchdown, Michigan State. Keon Simmons. Simmons, 85 yards. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. He's got it, and it's a 27-10 score now.
The score, Gators 27, Spartans 10.
Michigan State got the touchdown and now sets for the kickoff. Now this will make it into the end zone, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum. And got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 30 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. He'll buy some time right. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. It's the correct call.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB...
And that's going to be caught. Touchdown, Florida. Lakin Smith with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Gators push that lead out a bit further. What a game that he has had throwing the football. Now 4 touchdown passes. This offense playing at a very high level. I'll tell you what, he's going to be filling up your social media timeline tonight. Extra point right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. Fielded right around the 8. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Wade. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, Wade. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 3rd down, Wade in trouble, and he's taken down.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. The Gators now with a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown, Florida. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half as his guys continue to pour it on. Wow, I mean, you talk about a guy catching absolute fire. That is now 5 first-half touchdown passes.
And, partner, we haven't even hit halftime yet. I think this performance that we've seen thus far, there should be no question that he should stay under center the entire game. I know, we're talking about Coach O'Brien here. He may want to make a change, but I don't see it in this case. I see him staying with the hot hand. He's made the right decision before the game even started by handing him the ball. I think he'll let him play it out.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. From the gun, Wade throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion?
And oh, his first carry, he loses the football. And the defense has come up with it.
Jalen Anderson, the ball carrier.
Well, he's not the starter coming in, getting his first carry off the bench. That's not the way to earn more carries.
You have to stay in the game, even if you're not on the field, right? Stay mentally sharp, stay ready. And above all, when you get into the game, hold on to the football. Don't let the other team have it.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point.
And that's going to be caught. Touchdown, Florida. A 20-yard touchdown. And this offense continues to pour it on. I don't know what else to say at this point. Just an unbelievable performance. 6 touchdown passes. And you think about this guy, as we said, rotated in and out of the lineup all season. But right now, he looks as if he's had a zillion starts out there. He has been on point all game long. Extra point splits the uprights. And a rout is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock and go to the locker room.
And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
Halftime here in the first semifinal. All Florida thus far.
Gators 48, Spartans 10.
The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half of this semifinal matchup. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire...
It's caught inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. A big play there. 75 yards. And this offense is running away with this one. Well, folks, this is just getting ridiculous now. 7 touchdown passes. He is no doubt making up for lost time, putting an entire year of stats essentially into one football game. And by the way, those 7 touchdown passes, a college football playoff record. Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in. just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
The extra point up and good. And that will extend this big lead. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the defense says they have it. Yes, they've got it. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. It's their quarterback. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, y'all can wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Throwing on first down. Wade. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
10-yard loss on the play.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Looking to throw on second down. Wade. The left side completion to Jones. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. 1st and 10 now for the Spartans.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make the play on the football.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
2nd and 10. Wade to throw it again. Going for the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Operating from the gun. Wade, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And they can't corral him.
Quarterback forced out of bounds and sack.
Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now on the run, he'll throw it back. He's got a man, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big pickup of 38.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play. And just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
First and 10. At their own.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. This is Young on the carry. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Off the play fake. Wade, nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
The quarterback is sacked.
Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop it off.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 35.
The 3rd down pass. Intercepted.
That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turn to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. And with that, they're down to 1 remaining here in the 2nd half. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. A 14-yard touchdown. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. Take it in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, Wade. It's caught. Jones. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Wayne, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the defense.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. Florida ready to start their drive. It certainly looks like they're going to be playing again next week as they have dominated this semifinal. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Out to his left. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
Like the footwork back there, and I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So not sure how they feel about that. They had golden field position to start the drive after the fumble recovery, but they went backward and then got free.
Well, let's go from gold to silver, because the silver lining is they got the 3, right? You were talking about the golden field position. They didn't take advantage of it. That has to feel like a letdown.
You always stand ready to pounce. Always.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. And you talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
And this one through the uprights and good. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Now this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them, the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy.
Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Big play! Big play!
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
And the pressure gets to him again.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
This one complete to Simpson. And he's able to get up here to the 26. And they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Now that's a dangerous throw right there. Moving off to his right, throwing it all the way back across field to his left. I know he had a lot of confidence in his arm, but sometimes the ball can just hang up there when it goes that distance. He was fortunate it was just incomplete.
Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep. Oh, and this is caught inside the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. A big play there. 60 yards. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
For the extra point.
As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these, nowhere to go. Here, he lost the football. And this is going to go the other way. The defense has it. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'd probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. On first down, Wade. Throw left side complete. It's Simpson. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
On first and 10, Wade. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
It's second down.
And they went empty backfield, and because of that, nobody was there to pick up the blitz.
And you know that offenses, when they go with the empty backfield, they have different things designed on every play to try to account for things. But what people often forget, defense is audible as well. And a lot of times when they see an empty backfield, they audible right into a blitzing situation.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on third down following 2 negative plays. And this is going to be incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
The Michigan State punter out there now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Here's Ellington. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. First and 10, Florida. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That'll go down as a loss of 8. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. They'll drop to throw. On the move to his left. That's caught at the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, P.I. gives him the first.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And for the junior quarterback, his first start, his first win, and it's a big one.
You all right?
I'll be fine.
I was you last week. I know exactly what you're going through.
You didn't have to sit through this championship game, though.
We crown a champion tonight here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara for the College Football Playoff National Championship game, as we'll see the Nebraska Cornhuskers taking on the Florida Gators. You wonder if the pressure may be getting to this young Gator quarterback. They trail at the break. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. For the Gators, they are in search of their 4th national title in school history. They lifted the trophy for the first time back in '96. And then most recently, they were champions in 2006 and again in 2008. He's going to go deep. That's caught at the 25. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. And they rattle off a big one. And even 60 yards. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll run it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
It's second and inches.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. A gritty play there. Put his nose down and got his guys a first. Now back to throw. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown, Florida. Lakin Smith. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that is incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. And what a big-time play there. 47 yards. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown, Florida. Lakin Smith, his second touchdown. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of. And, in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of. Trying to engineer a fourth-quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. Escaping the pressure right. Throwing deep for Galladay. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown, Florida. A big play there. 45 yards. Back to throw now on first down. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
And when a Hail Mary is complete. That one looks like he'll throw here. Now on the run, he'll throw it. It got his man complete. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. Lakin Smith. They changed quarterbacks at half and did not miss a beat. Here they are, your national champions. And celebration time on that sideline. It took a change at quarterback. His thoughts will turn to the condition of Tommy Matthews. But for now, jubilation as they are the national champions.
Well, Tommy's injury certainly was a setback.
I think there's only one individual on everyone's mind tonight. This one's...
Hey, man. Promise me one thing.
Anything.
That you'll come back next year and make it win the championship. Together.
Next year? You know I will, brother. Together. How could you possibly make that decision after the title game? Is Tommy even going to be able to play?
Yeah, I spoke with his doctor. Valve replacement surgery was great. He's going to be right as rain.
I just don't understand.
I know this is hard for you. It's hard for you to process, and I hope you believe me when I say that I take no joy in making this decision, but I stand firmly behind it because, frankly, Tommy's a better fit for the offense.
Well, what does this mean for me?
Well, it means that you are at a monumental crossroads in your life, and you've got two choices. You can enter the draft, and based on what you did last year, I'd say you'd be lucky to get picked in the 3rd round. But realistically, you're looking at a late-round selection, if at all.
Jeez, don't sugarcoat it for me.
Well, I'm trying to be open and honest with you from this moment forward. I'm giving it to you as I would my own beloved son.
And my other choice?
Well, the way I see it, you got too much raw athleticism to waste sitting on the bench. Your talent is a true gift. And it's one that I'm going to give you the opportunity to show it to the world.
And how's that?
You get to pick a new position on offense and get your heartbreak kids thing going back again.
Heartbreak kids. I appreciate the faith, Coach, but if I'm gonna play QB at the next level, seems like leaving now is my only shot.
That's probably true.
So, the NFL Combine. I spent so much time preparing for it, but some things you can't ever really say you're ready for. That's how the week felt to me. No. And I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but they're a little damp. They're like really damp. Did you go swimming in these?
Thought you said you were a fan. If you were, then you'd know I just ran my annual Run Rich Run 40 for charity.
Right. All right, how'd it go?
Let's just say my days of keeping up with Saquon Barkley are behind me. Maybe you'll fare better than I did out there.
What was your time?
5.98, baby.
Well, I can't do any worse. I've seen statues move faster than that.
All right, well, I want you to go out there and post a time of at least 4.6. Think you could swing that?
With as much adrenaline as I have coursing through my veins right now from trying to find my cleats, there's no way I don't beat the combine record. I'll tell you what, I'll be even faster. Just watch.
Now that is what I like to hear. You're going to be helping those kids at St. Jude more than you know. Go get them, champ. Hope those shoes bring you good luck and an even better 40 time.
Thanks again, man. Yep, I feel it.
Welcome to another exciting edition of the NFL Scouting Combine. I'm Rich Eisen, and I'll be your tour guide as we meet the next crop of elite NFL talent. We're going to start things off with my personal favorite, the event that can break the spirit of any man, the 40-yard dash. First up, we've got one half of America's darlings, the Heartbreak Kids, an intriguing draft prospect to say the least. We'll see him up next for the skills portion of this year's NFL Scouting Combine.
Okay. Here we go, Shaq. Cowboy 80. Go. There we go. Go. Well done.
Well, today had a little bit of it all. Select few guys who may have just cemented their place as one of the top picks in the upcoming NFL draft. Until next time, I'm Rich Eisen. Welcome to the 2020. Welcome back to the first round of the 2020 NFL Draft.
Hey, this is the offensive coordinator of the Miami Dolphins. How you feeling right now?
Oh, everything's great, Coach.
Well, look, son, we've been following you for quite some time, and we believe you could be an integral part of this team.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I can't tell you how much this means to me. And I'm ready to do whatever it takes to show you I'm worth your pick.
I know you will. I'll expect you to show up ready, okay?
I'll be the first one there. Can't wait.
And I'm just getting confirmation that the pick is in. Let's take it to the podium to see who the next pick in the draft is going to be. What a phenomenal pick. This kid has shown some elite abilities on the field. He's a freak athlete, totally capable of taking over a game in the right system.
again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another.
At your first training camp, who helped you adjust to NFL life?
No matter how ready you think you are, nothing really prepares you for the big leagues, so I appreciated having him as a guide. I didn't realize just how much impact it would have over the course of my rookie year, on and off the field.
Well, we finally get to see at least one of our beloved Heartbreak Kids in action on the field. Look, I'm a founding member of the Heartbreaker fan club, going all the way back to their high school days. So, needless to say, I for one have been dying to see them step onto an NFL field and show everyone what they can do since we last saw them lighting the world on fire in the college ranks. But as excited as I and the rest of the Heartbreakers are to see them take the field, it's a moment we may all have to wait for until next season.
The veteran players were encouraged to mentor the new guys on how to succeed and push us to be competitive, even in the preseason. I appreciated that he took me under his wing, and our extra reps after practice helped me get dialed in.
Gentlemen, you saw exactly what I saw, did you? Their offense has been talking smack to us all week. All week. All right, gentlemen, you must have had your oats this morning because today was a great practice. The coaching staff, we can't ask for much more. You guys consistently do.
They don't know my name, I'll get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains, I'll get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. They say fall and you let go, but I know I got an antidote to retain some kind of self-control. Look inside my head through a telescope. You erase all the calls from a telephone. No sense of smile, maybe tell a joke. Holding back your tears, singing minimal syllables. Yo, look at me, out of your silence.
Tonight, from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Fitzpatrick on first down, eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Opted to run for it. The decision, a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
First down, Miami.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left, and that's caught inside the 30.
It's over.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the third quarter. They'll roll him out right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep. He's got a man, complete. And they finally are able to take him down at the opposite 47. It's a big play there for Miami. 43 yards. He'll buy some time right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Well, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Pass interference. Defense. What are you doing?
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Flush to his right. He'll fire this one deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. There goes Allen Hurns. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Allen Hurns, 76 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. right now we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. On the run, he'll let this go deep right. And that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play there for the Dolphins. 49 yards.
Well, he's certainly trying to earn his way into some more looks in the offense once the regular season heats up. If he continues to make plays like that, I think QB1 will look his way a little more often once the regular season begins.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Come on now. Allen Hurns. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll set up to throw. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. It's their quarterback. Ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll look to throw here. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. Forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. Stepping up, and he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Falcons 31.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle.
With a good first preseason matchup under my belt, Coach called me into his office. I was hoping for good news. I tried to come to terms with the fact that my view for the rest of the year would be from the sidelines, not the line of scrimmage. But life has a way of surprising you sometimes.
This is the player card. Here you can see your strengths. This is your development trait. Superstar and super.
My chance to start a regular season game arrived unexpectedly in the middle of week 7. Our starter was injured, and I was the next man up. It took everything I had to calm my nerves. The preseason is one thing, but I'd be stepping out under the lights for real this time. Then we huddled up and headed out.
Today, from Hard Rock Stadium in
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Flush to his right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A huge play there right off the bat. 52 yards. We saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there.